Alright, what's up guys? It's King and I'm back with another JP video and Transcendence Stage 15 FEOD, whatever you want to call it, just dropped in JP. I'm not sure if this is the last one or I thought I saw something that said 16 was supposed to be the last one, but whatever. It's we obliterated the stage. I just said it off back. But with this stage, Rem got her BT and FR weapons, and I saw a lot of people saying, oh, she was skippable and all that, but Rem is a favorite of mine, so obviously I was gonna pull for her weapon, green her, give her all that. She's pretty good. Maybe I don't have Queener, so I can't compare her to Queener, but people are saying she's worse than Eric because they thought she was supposed to have like a permanent BT phase, where can be permanent BT effect like Eric does. Because Eric BT effect, if you don't know, it can be permanent long as you don't drop below a certain HP percentage. It won't go off. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But with Rem's BT effect, she basically turns everybody immortal. I think Zach has the same BT effect, if I'm not mistaken. I can't be too sure, but if he doesn't, just omit that. Just omit that part of the video. That's all you got to do. But she basically makes everybody immortal. Their HP won't die. The HP won't drop below 1. So it gives the little bar that other immortal characters do. So I don't know if HP damage is even affected. Like if you had to make certain HP damage, I don't think it's even affected if you have Rem's burst effect, which honestly won't even matter because she heals the party. So even if you drop HP, you could just heal back up. But with this Transcendence stage, I'm gonna try to talk about the Transcendence stage and her burst effect in a short amount of time. Well, the new what she got, but this Transcendence, the boss. You have to, one of the things I saw, you have to be within a certain number of actions whenever the boss's HP reaches a certain threshold. I think it was HP or force gauge, can't remember. But basically, you only get 40 turns to complete it. But if you're over turns, they do plus variance of their attack, a certain attack. So you basically want to get it done quickly. You gotta have at least 12 buffs, but 15 buffs is flicks like a speed down, turn rate down, a speed down and turn rate down on the party. I saw that somewhere. I'm not sure how that works because honestly, as you can see, we're just bullying these bosses, to be honest. This boss does have HP threshold, so I think with 3 fights in a row, we can confirm that HP thresholds are now a thing. Now I don't know if these HP thresholds are like the last boss where they don't do their attack if you're in burst or summon. But honestly, I haven't really been doing the burst thing. I have really been just doing, like, I only did Rex burst because I don't have him green, so I don't have his burst ability to use. But I've pretty much just been using people burst ability. I haven't been going through the burst phase and rushing down bosses in a while because I feel like it's more fun to play the game this way, like just using the burst ability just to get their burst effect up and like going through the fight normally. Like as you can see, even with this fight, I did use her cure and swap, and those do charge the force gauge, but I didn't even like force charge with Eric just to get. Eric. I didn't even first force charge with Rem just to get the gauge up to max, just so I can hurry up to get into the force ability. So I just been playing the game, a little bit differently, and I've been having fun with it that way. But this team, pretty much, I had to free Rem, and I wasn't even going to use her for this, but I said I pulled her, so I might as well free her from another stage, and I had to redo that stage. And now I'm using Rem just to show y'all her BT and force. Like I said, a BT makes the party immortal. It gives all the good stuff. It gives brave gains up, HP damage up, brave damage up, HP damage cap up. It also, every time her turn passes, it charges the team's EX gauge. And I think that is because with her burst ability, I think that's more for Rem so that she can always do damage during turns, because before she would only do damage during turns with her follow-up. So if you use Cure, unless you use the LD, if you use Cure or swap turns, she will still do damage, but it'd be only for her follow-ups. Now I think they put that in place because now she'll always have her EX up, so you will always have a damaging skill available long as her BT effect is available. So that actually helps out with the damage, with her damage output. But even if you use like the Cure turn swap, I didn't use it in this fight while the FR was up, but I believe it charges the gauge like over 100%, like a lot of the abilities do. And I brought Baltier because I had him. I'm actually these three characters and Edgar were actually the only like fully built up characters I had available for the new Transcendence, so I used them. So if this is the last one, I guess that's good. Well, Rem wasn't built up, but if I didn't use Rem, I probably would have just used Ferris. I had her, so I had to throw her into another FOB to free Rem, just so I could have Rem for this video purposes. But yeah, other than that, her FR, I believe the gauge charges when she does 60% for other characters and potentially 80% for her, because I believe it's an extra 20% when she grants Brave to the party, and so that's 80%, and you get 40% when a character's max Brave is above a certain percentage. But I think when Rem in the party, the way she acts and the way characters refund Brave after their turns anyway, you're probably, I believe it's 30%, maybe higher, but either way you're gonna be above that. So it's like between 60 and 80% for her, how much HP damage bonus she does. But Rem is a favorite, so I was gonna green her anyway. I didn't really care that some people say she's skippable. Well, I'm not skipping her, so that's all that matters. But as far as the bosses go, these bosses aren't too threatening. Well, maybe because I use 2 BT and FR units, and I noticed I use 3 units with only 6 turn BT, so Baltier actually falls off, but it doesn't matter because the boss is already dead at this point. But right here, I guess this is another thing to note. The boss, after you hit the 29% threshold, the boss recovers that HP to 49%. But after that, as you can see by that bar, health bar, there's no more threshold. So you can pretty much just go through the fight and nuke the bosses after that. But other than that, it was, I hope this wasn't the final Transcendence. I felt like, I did use some OP characters, but I feel that for the final one, it should be slightly harder. Like, I remember when the FEOD ended in before, and the final stage was like I think it was like a Lufia Plus without the orb. That's how it was. But I mean, I guess other than that, that's the only complaint I have about it. Like, it's still having fun, bosses having mechanic, HP gates, but I think when Rem comes in global, you should definitely get her. Is she skippable? In my opinion, every character is skippable, but hey, that's just my opinion. But yeah, go for Rem favorite. Other than that, this is King, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.